Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Ash Gardner. The countdown has already started for eager travellers after confirmation the Queensland border will reopen 4 days ahead of schedule. From 1 a.m. Monday, December 13, the hard border will ease for fully vaccinated travellers. They'll need to undergo a PCR test in the 72 hours before entering the state. They'll also need a second test on day 5. A toddler has died in a horror crash on the Calder Freeway in Melbourne yesterday afternoon. A semi-trailer overturned, hitting a number of other cars, killing the toddler and leaving 3 other people fighting for life in hospital. The truck driver is assisting police with their inquiries. A man has died in hospital after he was shot by police during a 6-hour siege in Brisbane South. Police negotiators were called to a business on Compton Road in Stretton just after 3 p.m. 5 people were also inside, but in a separate room to the alleged gunman who was shot when he raised his firearm at officers. 2 teenagers are recovering after a shark attack near Geelong last night. Off-duty lifeguards came to their aid after the encounter. The beach remains closed this morning. A volcano has erupted for a second time in 3 days on Indonesia's Java Island, forcing rescuers to suspend the search for survivors. 22 people died and dozens more are missing following the eruption at the weekend. Ghislaine Maxwell's sex abuse trial continues in Manhattan. A second accuser has testified, saying Maxwell groomed her for abuse by Jeffrey Epstein when she was a teenager. You can get your hands on a piece of Wikipedia history, the very first edit on the site by co-founder Jimmy Wales in 2001. He typed the words, "Hello world." Well, that moment has been immortalised in an NFT, which is now up for grabs at auction. To sport, no decision yet on who will host the 5th Ashes Test after it was confirmed the match in Perth will be moved elsewhere due to WA's quarantine requirements. Hobart is the favourite to step in as host for the clash. In Big Bash, Sydney Thunder took out a 7-wicket win over Brisbane Heat. The Renegades face the Adelaide Strikers tonight. United States officials are boycotting the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics amid criticism of China's human rights record. In entertainment news, Tom Holland has confirmed he's locked in to play actor, dancer and singer Fred Astaire in an upcoming Sony biopic. He says the project is still in its early stages. Alec and Hilaria Baldwin have dropped off the social media grid after Alec's first in-studio interview about the fatal shooting on the set of Rust. They've both deleted their Twitter accounts. And Travis Scott is pushing to have one of the lawsuits against him dismissed in the wake of the Astro World Music Festival tragedy. He claims the deaths and injuries are not his responsibility. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.